Hey Leo, welcome to Soul Vibin, back with another tarot card reading here for you. Leo, this is going to be your money and career tarot card reading for January 2022. I am so happy for you to join me here. Today, I send you nothing but love and light. As always, I will be starting off with the secret language of birthday book, birthday book. Excuse me, my voice is kind of just out of the ordinary right now. And I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but we're going to go ahead and tap into this, okay? And then we'll get into your reading. You can skip through this as well. And I do want to say that towards the end of the reading, I will be doing a little bonus reading on what makes you special and what is your superpower. All right, this is like a boost in confidence for you, Leo, so that way you tap into your supernatural powers and you achieve every goal that you set your mind to this month and further on through the year, of course. So let's go ahead and tap into you. So for those of you born on August 2nd, okay, I need to write this down. That way I don't repeat the same birthdays over again for the other readings. So I'm going to go ahead and write August 2nd. And then timestamp is 110. Okay, so this is the day of the versatile signature. Okay, those of you born on this day, your tarot card is the High Priestess. So obviously, automatically, this connects you with a mysticism, with a type of sexual attraction, a type of mystery that attracts other people. So I do want to say that I feel like some of you may work from your shadow attributes over your love and light, only because the moon and the sun are both together in your card. I feel like one of your divine powers would be to tap into your full darkness and your full light attributes and to kind of put those two together to get to where you need to be. It's a really weird way that it's coming to me, but that's just the kind of vibe I'm getting. Your strengths, though, are being versatile, adaptable, and determined. Your weaknesses are impervious, disconnected, and irresponsible. Meditation would be war will become obsolete when it is socially unacceptable. Whatever that means to you, I don't know what I pick up on that. The personal taste and lifestyles of August 2nd people are most often highly unconventional, and they do not allow peer pressure to force them into confirm. I love this. I feel like you have your own way of doing your own things. You may not be traditional at all, and this is what makes you unique because you're able to kind of put yourself out there however it is that you feel like putting yourself out there. So that is one of your true powers, August 2nd babies. So let's move forward to August 5th. Okay, those of you born on August 5th, your tarot card is the Hierophant. So as opposed to your August 2nd babies, I feel like you guys are a bit more traditional. If you're not, then that's okay. Your card just seems to be the Hierophant. So you may look up to marriage, to tradition. You may do things in an old-fashioned way, or you may just like to be a little bit more conservative. So your strengths are being directed, dignified, and unflappable. Those are very, very different types of energies that I'm picking up on. I feel like that's what makes you unique, though, like your differentness. And that's a very weird way of putting it. I don't know why it came out that way. But anyways, let's keep moving forward. Okay, August 5th people need the freedom to act quickly, to carry out decisions without constraint. Therefore, they must always restrain a measure of independence and individual initiative, even in a company or group setting. I do feel like you guys are leaders and you're seen as leaders or as spiritual leaders. For some of you, maybe you're religious or you're into spirituality and you may know a lot about those types of subjects when it comes to rules, regulations. For some of you, even law, I'm picking up on. So let's keep moving forward. I'm going to do one more. Okay, August 8th. All right, perfect. So August 8th, your card is the Strength card, which is ruled by Leo. You're infinite. You have an infinite amount of creativity to you. All right, this is what makes you special. That's a channeled message, but your strengths are versatile, multi-talented, and responsible. See, I do get that sense like you guys are just like a variety of everything in one, and that's what makes you really special. I feel like for some of you, you can have a lot of fun when it comes to, now this is just for some of you born on August 8th, but I feel like some of your strengths come out in the bedroom. To be honest, with the day of the role players, I don't know why it came off as that, or you may just be really great actors and you may want to pursue a career in acting. But your weaknesses are being egoistic, overdriven, and unaware. Okay, so you have to kind of really tame your egotistical side, but I do feel like you're very attractive, you're highly attractive, or you come off as very attractive to people, very beautiful, but sometimes maybe you can let this get to your head. That's what I'm picking up on. Usually when August 8 people have a head, have sorry, I can't even read today. August 8 people head in a wrong direction or go off the track. They remain open to helpful advice, which is somewhat notable for such stubbornly determined people. So at least as long as you're staying, oh my gosh, see? Stable patterns of diet, exercise, sleep, and sexual activity are deeply important in keeping August 8 people on an even keel. You're very affectionate and sensuous, or you like that. And see, something about your sexual energy. I feel like one of your superpowers is your sexual energy. So like if you ever want to tap into your creativity, definitely, I'm not saying you have to do this for like months on end, like definitely just a couple days would do. Harness your sexual energy for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more. August 11th. August 11th, people, your card is the Justice card. For some of you, you may work in the law and as an officer, anything that has to do with paperwork, things like that. That's something that you would be really good at. I feel like you're very, very highly intelligent, and you're also seen as very balanced and very truthful, almost even serious to some people, which is kind of a dualistic for a Leo, right? So you may be seen as such for... Yeah, you may be seen as such. So here with the strengths, you're truth-seeking, you're powerful, and you're very insightful. Your weaknesses are being somber, disturbing, or hurtful. Like you may say hurtful things to people, or it comes off as hurtful. I don't feel like you intend to do these kind of things, but I feel like the way you speak, or maybe your seriousness, or the way you come off, other people take it really seriously, and it's only because you are ruled by Libra, which people hold you in a high position, or they think very highly of you. August 11 people can be highly successful once they learn to present their insights at the right time and in the most productive manner possible. So yeah, it's definitely about finding a lot of balance in between your inner conflicts. Your meditation is, why is it that madmen are so often perceptive? That's very interesting. Well, Leo, that is all I have for today. I will be doing some more birthdays. Let me know your birthday down below. That way I can do yours next time. But let me go ahead and start your reading at 7:44. So Leo, this is going to be your money and career tarot reading. We're going to go ahead and definitely tap in. I have already pulled out some oracle cards. That way I'm not here shuffling for a very long time, and we don't make this reading a little bit too long, all right? So let's go ahead and tap into tarot for Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on with Leo this month for money, career, business ventures? Money, career, business ventures, business, anything that has to do with money and finances, and even like spiritual businesses, or even spirituality may come up on here as well, like if you're on a spiritual journey, spiritual gifts, or anything like that. Okay, so that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and take these cards that came out. Taurus also got these, and I was drawn to doing fixed signs first. So it's Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio, I believe. And I may be missing one as well. So you guys may want to watch the Taurus reading only because this card came up in the Taurus reading. But that's only if you guys have Taurus in your chart, or if you're drawn to watching that. So you get 7 of Feathers, the Hermit, and the 5 of Crystals. This is really interesting energy when it comes to finances, you guys. Okay, only because I feel like you're gonna have to be on your toes this month when it comes to your job. Whatever it is that you do for a job, you're gonna have to plan ahead, and you're gonna have to be 2 steps ahead. It's almost like if you're being left in charge or something, and you're gonna have to kind of like pick up the slack, or pick up where you left off from last month, and kind of just keep the momentum going, it feels like. It also feels like you need to look out for some kind of sneakiness going on in your job if you are a boss or anything like that. Like, just stay on your toes. Like, people may be acting shady in some type of way. But that's just the special messages for some of you that your intuition have already picked up on that type of energy. With the Hermit card here, I do feel like you're going to be zoned into your goals, your aspirations, and your business ventures, okay, or where you want your business to go. Because with the Hermit, this is you finding answers, or maybe even you looking within to see what it is that you want to do. Because I feel like some of you may be feeling a little bit unhappy with your current money situation or your current business situations. You may feel like you don't have enough, but realistically, I do feel like you have enough. I feel like you just know that there's more that you could be doing. And if that's how you feel, Leo, then definitely follow that intuition of yours, because your creativity is definitely something you should tap into. And I feel like it's something that you want to tap into that you haven't really tapped into. I feel like there's a beautiful creative side of you that can create something so amazing that even you know subconsciously or even consciously you're starting to figure out maybe what it is that you like. Maybe you're starting to work on yourself more. As I'm getting a lot of spiritual energy or spiritual work that you can be doing this month. But I do feel like the spiritual work that you're going to be doing, Leo, and I know I'm all over the place, but this is how I feel like your energy is going to be. Like, I feel like you're going to be working on different tasks this month, trying to get things done and staying focused on what it is that you want and your goals. So when it comes to your spirituality, I do get a sense of you focusing more on your inner self when it comes to anything, like literally anything. Like this sense of having to take some time out to yourself and be alone is going to affect your life in many ways, from love, relationships, to your job, your business ventures and stuff like that. Like, you can catch yourself spending more time alone in your office, not communicating with coworkers as much, and just kind of wanting to do things on your own. It's almost like you need this space around you to really focus on your goals. All right, I do feel like for some of you, you will be training someone, you will be teaching someone, you will be lacing someone's boots when it comes to your job. You may be just like training or something like that. That's what I'm getting. You may be training someone, you may be having to work very like with your resources. Like, you're very resourceful this month to other people around you, and even to your elders. You're going to be of use to your elders, especially if you work in a setting where there's a chain of commands. You're going to be very useful to these people. You're going to be helping them out a lot, or just being the backbone even of the company or something like that. That's something I'm getting. It's like you're being prepared for more. I feel like it is too. Like, you may feel like it's going nowhere, but I feel like you're being prepared for a lot more with the Five of Crystals here, because I feel like you may feel like you're underpaid. You may feel like you deserve more than what you're getting, but the way your guides are asking you to look at the situation is that whatever it is that you're putting our energy into will definitely be paid off in the long run, and it will not go unnoticed. Because I do feel like there's a boss, a manager, or someone in your surroundings who's definitely taking note of every effort that you've been putting in for the last years, or for the last months, or for the last weeks, whatever it may be for you. So I love this type of energy, because I do get that sense like you feel like you're not appreciated, but realistically you are. Okay, there is a bigger plan taking place, and it's right beneath your nose. It's like they don't want you to know about this yet. That's why I'm getting some sort of sneakiness too, because it's like there's a secret plan, but this is all good, all good. Page of Feathers. Yeah, see, it's like the raccoon's very sneaky. So so what I'm getting is like, it's like there's a plan in place for you when it comes to moving up the ladder. So if you're wondering if you're gonna move up anytime soon, I feel like it will happen. Maybe not just yet, but it will. There may be things happening that are going to be out of your control with the Five of Crystals here. You won't be able to make changes. So like, let's say you work for a big company, and you know things have to change because you know higher ups change this situation for you. This can even be spiritual, like your spirit guides putting divine intervention for you so you don't move up in a certain way, or so you don't go a certain down the wrong path. All right. And this can like reflect back onto your money, your career, your business ventures, or anything like that. And it's only to redirect you in the right direction. So this is something you're going to have to be open-minded to. All right. And that's why you get the 7 of feathers. You're going to have to be open-minded to where you're going. You may not know where you're going. You may feel like you wanted to go in one direction, but you're being pushed in another direction, especially when it comes to working with another person this month. Like you may have thought you were going to work with someone, or you were going to come together with someone, but at the end of the day, that doesn't happen, and it might not happen for another few months, or in the months ahead. Okay. Page of feathers and the star. Definitely your angels and your guides are watching over you, and they are preparing you for something much bigger. If some of you guys are in the public eye, I do feel like if something isn't working out like the way you expected it to, might be slower than usual. You're not attracting as much traffic onto your website or your blog or something like that. I do feel like it's because there's a, like I said, there's a bigger plan in place. And like I said, there's going to have to be some communication that needs to be done. But I just feel like it's just not time yet. I do feel like you have a prospect or a boss or someone who is peeping your work. All right, that's what I'm getting. It's like someone's peeping your work, someone's spying on you, but not like in a bad way. It's more like they're really admiring you from afar. You see this koala here? This koala is like looking at you from afar, really admiring what you have. They do feel like you can be a great asset to the team or something like that. That's just a special message for some of you out there. But prepare for the best, because the best is coming, and I feel like it may be after Mercury retrograde and after Venus retrograde into February. So definitely come back for your February reading. But with the star card here, there's a lot of healing happening emotionally for you, and maybe this is why you wanted your space, or why you will want to take some time out to yourself. Like you're gonna want to do things alone, and you're going to be like, even like, let's say you work in a setting where you're needed on the line or something, which is a very interesting way of looking at things. It's like you're going to be sneaking off. You're going to kind of want to like stay away from people. You're going to want to do your own thing. Yeah, it's very interesting way I'm picking up on. But anyways, with the star card, you're definitely going to be in the public eye, but when the time is right. All right, so if some of you are wondering about that, stay hopeful and have a lot of faith that everything's going to work out to the best of your highest good. So let's go ahead and tap into these beautiful cards. The card you get is Divine Destiny. So these are the Isis Oracle cards. Divine Destiny, the Path of Divine Warrior. This is a very powerful card to get. Okay. You also get Luck. I love this. And Scorpio, Intensity, Exposing, Purging, Renewing. Taurus, Truth, Patience, and Stability. Very interesting that I get all fixed signs that pop up on here. So I feel like changes that happen this month will happen for the long run. And the changes that happen this month maybe are going to be unchangeable, or to a point where you can't make changes. You can't change. You can't do anything about it. It'll be out of your control. Or even like just stability, because of the fixed energies, a lot of stability that will be coming in from the changes or from the plans that you're making this month, the plans that whatever you're doing this month, wherever you're channeling your energy into, it's going to pay off in the long run. So let's see. I'm going to tap into Divine Destiny here first with Divine Warrior. Yeah, so it is definitely a time of more wisdom, focus, intelligence, and surrender into the divine. This part will lead you to spiritual success. There is a lot of spiritual changes happening within you, but you will see it on your you will see it reflect in your outer world within your money and career finance sector. Okay, so the changes happening for you, the inner changes, are all gonna pay off in the long run, because I feel like you're being prepared to be a leader with Divine Warrior here. It's almost like you're being called to step up and lead in some type of way, to step up and show what you've learned, to step up and show someone how much you've learned. And in essence, in the long run, it's gonna pay off, most definitely. For some of you with the Five of Crystals, there's just changes happening in your job, I feel like. I don't feel like these changes are personal, although for some of you they may be. But like, I feel like around your job sector, there's changes happening. I feel like you're protected though. I don't feel like this has anything to do with you, but it's just like your environment within your job is changing. So and I feel like you're the type of person that doesn't really like that change. You may just like, you're used to it being some type of way, or you doing your things some type of way, but you're being called to kind of, like, it's like a call to action or something like that. Okay, so with the luck card, let me go ahead and tap into this one really quick. I do need to read about that one because I don't know. I mean, I can simply say, oh yeah, you're going to have good luck, but I feel like that's just really plain, and I don't want to do that. So I definitely want to see what this is about. So Leo, with the luck card, I see that, okay, so be aware. Like, it's like you're gonna be, okay, you're gonna have to be very aware, because there's something happening within your job situation. It's almost like if you work with other people, or you look over other people, or maybe you're a manager and like you have to keep tabs on your coworkers or something like that. You're gonna have to be very aware this month, okay? Because there's gonna be sneakiness, someone trying to leave with something more or something like that. Okay, just be aware of that kind of energy going on. But with luck also comes harmony, okay, and inspiration. If you've been feeling anxiety lately, just know that there's a lot of protection coming your way, and there's better times coming, and your hard work is going to pay off, because this is Capricorn energy. So I feel like this is tough luck, okay? This is tough luck. You're going to be receiving tough luck. It's going to feel like tough luck. But in the end, it's going to work out in your favor, because the back of the deck energy was the Star card and the Page of Feathers, which means it's just preparing you for something bigger and something better. So I'm going to go ahead and put these cards here too. With luck, you may find that you're in the middle of a situation at present, or something that is stuck in circles. Okay, this can be because of overreactions or too much interference, but it's time to just let things happen on their own, at their own pace. And this is a card to not overplan. Okay, so don't overplan this month. Obviously, always follow your intuition. I'm not going to tell you what to do and what not to do. These are just what the cards are saying, right? Because there's a sense of you overplanning, or making sure, like, you want things to be perfect, but it's almost like something is telling you, like, don't worry too much about it. Just, explore, discover, and, go with the flow with the Swan card here. So Leo, this is your own card showing up here. There's a lot of self-confidence around the creative endeavors that you're pursuing. I feel like you are going to be standing in your power very much so this month. You're going to be a lot more confident. Like I said, Divine Warrior here and Hermit. This is all about your self-confidence and truly feeling like you can do and overcome any goal that you set your mind to. And Taurus, this is all about Venus, right? So like I said, there is going to be some interference with Venus happening, because Venus is in retrograde, and then Mercury is going in retrograde as well. So there's going to be some interference, but I feel like if you trust the path and you trust your angels, your divine, your guidance, then you're going to be pushed in the right direction. You are being pushed to get rid of a lot of things emotionally, I feel like, and to let go of a lot of situations that weren't helping you. Upon you doing this, that's going to help, your whole vibe. And so whatever energy you carry into your business, that's going to help you as well, because that's going to be very important this month. You getting rid of stagnant energy, or really stubborn, or something that you've been doing for a long time, right? The cycles here, breaking cycles, maybe even bad karma or anything like that, like that's going to help you in the long run, to help you figure out where it is that you want to go in life, I guess. So that's very beautiful. I really love your reading because I feel like it feels like you're going somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So if you've been feeling like you haven't been going somewhere, I feel like you really are, but it's just going to take some time to, I feel like one thing that can help you is looking back at how far you have come. Yeah. Like looking back to see how far you've come. That's really what's going to help you. All right, Leo, so I'm going to go ahead and tap into what makes you special. What are your superpowers? This is a bonus reading for you with this. If you want to tap into this, if you don't, that's okay. I will catch you guys at your next reading or your other signs. So, hi, Leo. This is your reading for what makes you special. I'm going to put at 2515. What makes you special, Leo? We're going to go ahead and tap into these archetype cards, which are going to give me a little bit of detail on what makes you special and what are your superpowers. So let's go ahead and tap in. Oh my gosh. All my cards flew out. Oh, honestly, I feel like I just need to drink some tea and relax my voice. I've had a lot of caffeine lately. And not enough water for sure. So let's see, I'm going to get this one, and I'm going to get this one. So let's just go with it. Let's see, what makes you special, Leo? So the first card you get is the Village. The second card you get is the Mentor. I love that. So let's see. So what I'm getting with this card, I feel like this has to do with the way people see you, which is very interesting. For Leos, I mean, you are all about attention. And I feel like that's not a bad thing. But I just feel like because you are ruled by the sun, people need your energy. It's almost like you give positive energy to people. People need the sun, right? So I feel like subconsciously people love to hang around with you. People love to be around you. And you may have even people with this in their chart who love to be around you, or certain best friends or something like that. With the Village here, I'm seeing that one of your superpowers actually comes from your intimacy, from who you are at a deeper level, and who you are like when people aren't looking, right? The Hermit card is here. So I feel like one of your superpowers definitely comes from your true self, your true inner self. And I feel like this is something you don't show to very many people. I feel like that is something that makes you really special. And I also feel like that side of you only comes out when you're emotionally involved with a person that you're interested in. Doesn't even have to be a love romantic partner. It can be a friendship. It can be a brother, sister, anything like that. Someone who you really love and who you're really comfortable being around. I feel like I do feel like you're very deep, and like superficial things can only go so far with you. So I feel like one of your superpowers comes from how loving you are, and how you can truly I feel like one of your real superpowers, I'm going to say this right now before it leaves, is the way you cover up. I feel like you cover up to be the way you wear your mask, or the way you everybody has different faces, right? Like you're not gonna, some people do maybe show their true self right away, but I feel like the way you guard yourself is just, I don't know, it's almost like you're invisible. It's almost like you play off to be invisible, or you play off to be like this whole different persona than you really are. See this little raccoon? He's got a mask on, and I feel like this could be you at times. But this is one of your superpowers, like you wearing that cloak and you wearing that mask, and you kind of putting on a facade to a certain extent. That may be something you're getting rid of. I don't feel like you're getting rid of it fully, but I feel like you're learning to be more yourself with people. But that is something that I see here. You have so spiritually, I like to tap into this type of energy only because it feels so magical. Um, you have you you've maybe developed yourself spiritually to a certain extent where you can actually put on this cloak, almost like when Harry Potter puts on that invisible cloak in the first movie. He puts on that invisible cloak and he disappears, right? It's like you can do the same thing and like you blend in really well. You put yourself to blend in really well when realistically, like, you're not even supposed to blend in. You're supposed to be the star of the show. And I feel like you manage to blend in to whatever type of energies are around you. So it's almost like you are a what's that word? A shapeshifter. You know what I mean? It's like you can go from wearing a mask to being very loving and caring with people, or to being even fierce here, or to being just a lucky charm and, you know, being a little ladybug on the wall, not being noticed. I feel like you have that type of power where you transform yourself around different people. It just depends who you're around. That's actually a superpower, guys, because you can use that to your advantage. You know what I mean? To protect your energy from people who don't deserve um, your light. I feel like everybody deserves light, but, you know, not everybody. You can't give everybody energy, especially people who act sneaky, who act very low vibrational, or, you know what I mean. You're also learning something. You're learning about yourself is you're learning who to give that energy to, because I do feel like you've been doing a lot of healing within yourself, so you're kind of discerning you're discerning who deserves your attention, who deserves your energy, who's worthy of Leo, right? That's the type of energy I'm picking up on. But one of your superpowers is your wisdom, okay? You are seen as a leader. You are seen as more of, I feel like in this new phase of your life, I feel like you're transitioning, right? You're going to be seen more as someone who is very wise, and I feel like that's something that you're starting to show people, like that you're actually very intelligent. I feel like this is something that you try to brush off, but it's time for the real Leo to come out. So I feel like the superpower you're tapping into is the mentor, and you may be mentoring something, and this is something that came up in the money and career section, where you're going to be mentoring someone, teaching someone, or training someone, or doing something on that note. So with the mentor here, yeah, you may be teachers, but I feel like it goes far, far deeper than that. So give me just 1 second. Okay. I love this. So you're okay. So one of your superpowers, yes, okay, you could be the teacher, but you could also be the student. I feel like your wisdom goes beyond measures, and I feel like this is what makes you stand out. See how you're taking flight for sure. See how this owl is like flying above this orange, and see all this orange here, and this is the village. And it's not to say, I'm gonna boost you right now. It's almost like you're above these people, but it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like you've developed yourself to a certain extent, or you've learned about something to a certain extent. It's like, you know, you deserve more. So you're kind of learning to move yourself away from situations that are no longer serving you. And there's really nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong, because I feel like you are on top right here, or you're way above. You definitely have a bird's eye of different situations too. So you're able to really see people for who they truly are, beyond the masks, beyond the illusions. I feel like Spirit is giving you this opportunity to meet people and see people for who they truly are. But with the mentor here, I also see that you may be illuminated, or you may, like I said, there's some sense of illumination or truth coming to the surface about people around you, about energies around you, about situations around you. Like, there's just a lot of truth being dropped to you, or you just being able to pick up on truth. Okay, you may be very psychic, because with the owls always represent, you know, spiritual stuff and psychic abilities and stuff like that. For some of you, you may have an owl. Like, this is so fucking weird. I don't even know why I picked up on that. You know how witches have owls or something like that, right? Like, you could, some witches have cats, some witches have owls. Like, I feel like you could have your own, like, animal. But, okay, so this is one of your superpowers, guys, if you're still even here listening, because I feel like this channel message, I'm trying my best, to be honest with you. I'm trying my best. I really need to get some water, but this is one of your superpowers. Okay, I'm going to drop it on you. All right, here we go. So the mentor archetype, you have a gift for reading the room, okay? So you may have a really high IQ, but with the village and the mentor, like, you're able to read those around you easily, like that. Like, I'm talking about, like, you're probably really, really intelligent, like really smart. The hermit and the mentor, and you're able to know when people are acting out of character, even if these people aren't showing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you read energy really well. So this is one of your superpowers for sure. I feel like you keep this hidden, or you keep this to yourself just to protect your own energy. But that is all I'm picking up on for now. I also feel like one of your superpowers is learning, okay? Like, you have the ability to learn a lot and just to stay on your toes. I feel like, above all, you're very, very intelligent, highly intelligent, okay? Your perception, your views of perception, the way you plan, the way you learn, yeah, the way you learn is almost unreal, right? With the star card here. Or at least it seems unreal to others, the way you evolve. Because this to me is an evolution as well. But that is all I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.